The Chinese believe they have won the first round of the ongoing trade war with the United States and are well prepared for the future. Now, aviation companies like Boeing and Gulfstream say China's 25% tariffs pose a major threat to their industry. And tonight, President Trump is talking about $100 billion in tariffs for a negotiating tool. Manila Chan's been following the story and brings us more. He's just upping the ante. The Chinese do something, now Trump does something.
Absolutely, Ed. It's just, I'll meet your $50 billion with another $100 billion. From the heart of America, Ed, all the way now up to the skies, I know something close to your heart. China's new tariffs on American products will have a trickle-down effect, as we'll see. Whether it's American hog farmers or soybean crops, Americans are very concerned about these potential new tariffs, not only for the immediate impact on businesses, but also the long-term effect it'll have on local economies. Take, for example, private jet company Gulfstream. They're one of the aerospace companies who will be hurt by these new tariffs, headquartered in Savannah, Georgia, with several assembly facilities all across the U.S., most notably the mid-cabin assembly plant they have in Dallas, Texas. They'll have their demand stifled by these stiff 25% tariffs. That'll have a trickle-down effect on their local supply chain as well, from their steel suppliers all the way down to local shops who stitch the leather of their seats. But perhaps what's worse for them is that this new unlabeled trade war is actually opening up the Chinese market for their Canadian competitor, for Bombardier, to literally swoop in and snag up millions of dollars in contracts. Now, though Bombardier's private jets run a little more pricey, hovering around the $74 million range versus Gulfstream's $70 million, the American luxury private jet had a 3-year waiting list. That'll probably be done with. So this tariff fight between the U.S. and China will have unintended consequences, many of them global, as the Chinese Vice Minister of Finance warned just a few days ago. And just earlier today, Russian President Vladimir Putin met with Chinese officials in Moscow. Putin looking to strengthen ties with China.
I want to express the hope that we, following the Russian presidential election on March 18, 2018, as well as important political events in the People's Republic of China, will continue to strengthen bilateral relations and friendly connections.
And breaking just this evening, China has officially filed a complaint against the United States with the World Trade Organization, claiming that the Trump administration's tariff threats are unfair. The WTO says they will conduct a 60-day consultation, which is similar to a mediation before advancing the situation. In response, however, this evening, Trump says he's looking to impose yet another $100 billion in tariffs on top of the previous $50 billion as this tit-for-tat war of words continues. So, Ed, you've got farmers' unions calling the president to stop on these actions. You've got automotive and steel people asking the same of him. Now even aerospace giants are stepping in, pretty upset. It looks like the president's going to have a lot of making up to do with the voters later this year during midterms.
And no one knows where this ends. Thanks, Manila. Appreciate it.